was also created so to facilitate the vote by mail, because they knew they could rig it and vote by mail. We have dead people voting in Nevada. We have dead people voting in other states. I mean, they're not letting people watch. In Clatsop County, they weren't letting, in our own Oregon here, they weren't letting Republicans go and watch the counting. They were not. I'm gonna have a good man here speak, and he's gonna talk about a way that we can demand a hand count, I think is what he's talking about. But the information, we're going to post that in a day or two on our website to keep in touch with this. Please welcome PJ Romero. Thank you.
Hello, Oregon. Hey, how do you like this balmy weather we're having right now, huh? We're going to create our own microclimate, so it's going to get warmer. You're going to have to shed those coats here soon, okay? All right, so believe me, I know how you're all feeling. I know what a lot of you think. I know you've heard a lot of people that have basically already given up. I got news for you. It is not over. It is most certainly not over. Now, one of the things that we can do here in Oregon, there's an issue with our ballots. We had a gentleman who spearheaded the whole vote-by-mail system for Oregon, and his reason for doing this was he thought that we could get more people to actually cast their ballots. And although his intentions were good, unfortunately, it walked right into the hands of the Socialist Democrats, and they've been able to parlay that into pretty much destroying Oregon for the better part of the last 20, 30 years. Now, so the question is this: what do we do? Very simple. We need a hand count. They had a single hand count done in Michigan, and they found out that their ballot counting software had a glitch. I got news for you. That's not a glitch. That was intentional, okay? Yep. That was part of the program, it's part of the software. And what we've learned is that CIA software, better known as Hammer and Scorecard, has the ability to snag data en route on the internet, change that data, and then send it on to where it's going without anybody even knowing it happened, okay? Now, one of the things we can do here in Oregon is this. We need to demand a hand count in every county. Every county needs a hand count on every race, president, you name it. And when they find whatever the results, they need to publicize it right then and there. That clerk of court should go right there on camera, publicize the exact results that they received, and then that way we all can tally up the state. Now, for those counties, we actually have 3 different pieces of software that are used in the ballot counting process. So it's not the same for every county. It's kind of interesting. The interesting part, though, is this. That software does not go through a third-party evaluator. There is no forensic software analysis engineer checking that software. There's no third party doing the installation of that software. The actual suppliers of that software, they bring it, they install it. Now here's the real kicker. Guess how many times a year that software gets updated? Twice a year. Well, that's kind of convenient. When does it get updated? Right before each election. Oh, okay. This is ripe for fraud. Whether it's the person's coming down to install it or the actual people that are generating it. You tell me, how many people have a price tag on selling out their country? Plenty. Sadly, it's true. So one thing I tell each and every one of you is this. Write a letter, make a phone call to your clerk of court demanding a ballot hand count. And once we get one county, just one, and I'm working on Douglas County, once we get one county and they find that disparity between the actual results they have and the computer results, that's going to start a cascade effect throughout the state. Okay? And that's what we, each and every one of us, can do. You know, united we stand, many hands make light work, and that's what it's going to take. Now, my background's kind of interesting. I was actually in the Navy 10 years. I was a cryptologic technician, communications expert, code breaker, data analyst. We did a lot of crazy stuff. But I'll tell you what, the people I worked with were cut above. They were the cream of the crop. These are true patriots to the core. Still are today. I also worked with the same people in the Army, the Air Force, and the Marine Corps. We stand for the truth. We stand for what's right. And in those travels, I not only worked for the Naval Security Group, but I also worked for the NSA overseas. And most people know that as no such agency. Well, we got to deal with sometimes the CIA, and believe me, you don't really like dealing with them. You kind of feel like you need to take a shower when you're done. But the truth is, in all those different agencies, there are good people. Unfortunately, they're not necessarily the people in charge. And the president has come to the realization that he's going to have to replace an FBI director as well as a CIA director again. Okay? These people were corrupted before they got to where they're at, and they all need to be removed. We need a serious house cleaning going on. For here in Oregon, a couple things that I've been working on personally. We need our timber industry back, would you say? Well, the problem is nobody seems to have a plan. It's a matter of getting the governor to budge and make something happen. Well, I got news for you. You're going to love this. There is federal law, there's executive orders that allow us to do some amazing things in each county. But each county and the county commissioners have to go through the process. Once they do this process, they are then able, you're going to love this, they're able to basically clean up trees and everything up within a 3.5 mile radius on either side of any highway, interstate, dirt road, gravel road, and that's a lot of trees. So imagine like Douglas County, for example. If we could do that, that automatically would get our timber industry back up and rolling in Douglas County in a big way. We have a couple of mills that are real close to shutting down. Okay, so this is all within the realm of possibility. The best part is the environmentalists can't stop us. The Sierra Club can't stop us. The state of Oregon can't stop us. This is a good thing. So, for those people that might be interested in this or know or have the right contacts for the county commissioners, we're going to be presenting this information, getting everybody involved. It's time to take some real action. The good news is all these things have foregone conclusions. We can win this. We can get these hand counts done. We can get our timber industry back, but we each get to take a role in this. It takes every one of us.
Who do we talk to?
You can talk to me. I'll get a card from me before I leave here and stay in touch. Because I have an entire crew of people on my steering committee. Because yes, I am running for office again in 2022. We were originally projected to run for U.S. Senate. However, we've been asked to do something a little bit different. One of the things we're missing here in Oregon is real leadership. And we need it across the board. And what I've been asked to do by a whole lot of people is to actually consider running for governor. Thank you. And my name is Paul Romero. I'm your resident Cajun who grew up in Prineville, Oregon. So, I take no prisoners, all right? Well, anyway, thank you so much, people. My name is Paul Romero. Come find me on Romero, the number 4, Oregon.com. Thank you.